Welcome to Tirumandiram Satsang. Let us all pray to Sri Guru Babaji, our Guru Shriyam, and Tirumular, who has given this holy Tirumandiram to us, to bless us and shower their grace on us, for us to understand the real essence of this Tirumandiram and progress in the spiritual path. This prayer, let us start verse 589. That's where we stop now. 589. மலையார் சிரத்திடை வானீர் அருவி, மலையார் சிரத்திடை வானீர் அருவி நிலையாரப் பாயும் நெடுநாடி ஊடு போய் சிலையார் பொதுவில் திருநடமாடும் தொலையாத ஆனந்த ஜோதி கண்டேனே. மலையார் சிரத்திடை வானீர். Siram means the head. Malai, mountain, we know. Here, Sahasradalam, this the uppermost chakra is described as a mountain. From there, there is a waterfall flowing. Aruvi means waterfall. Nilayara payum nedunadi oodu poi. It will flow from the top to the whole body, and then you can have the Silayar Puduvil Tirunadamadum Tolayada Ananda Jodi Kandene. That is the endless bliss you can experience, and you can see Shiva here, Shiva, the divine, the supreme being, dancing in your in the whole body, in every cell you can feel it. That is the literal meaning of this verse. What happens is, now we are talking about dharana. Dharana is when the mind is dispelled of all these vrittis and the mind doesn't move anywhere. Initially, all distractions will be there. Only for removing the whole sadhana, whatever we are doing is only to remove all these distractions and to bring the mind to one point. If you stay in that point for a continuous time means at least, even if you stay there for 5 minutes, that is 2 minutes itself is great, because the mind's nature is it will pull you outside. If you could focus in the dharana, like a taila dhara, it should flow continuously. Supposing your chosen deity is Rama or Krishna, if your mind could be fixed on that Rama or chosen deity or chosen object of your meditation, if you could sit there and observe, totally focused on that without the mind moving, then what happens? Something else opens up in your heart, and that energy rises up to the Sahasradala. From the Sushumna, the energy rises to the Sahasradala, and then there is a downpour of energy, cooling, beautiful, blissful vibrations you will feel in your whole body, which is unparalleled. It cannot be compared to. That is why we call it Perinbam. All the human bodily pleasures, whatever we experience through the senses, are Chitrinbam, small pleasure. This is Perinbam. Perinbam is without anything outside, without the aid of any object or person or anything outside. It happens within you, because when all these things are removed, what is inside will reflect, what is inside will come out. But unfortunately, that seems to be the most difficult thing. Every second, see, we are all serious. We want to progress. We are marching towards that, doing all our might, but probably that vrittis have not subsided. That is still some samskaras, still some vasanas in us. So unless when everything is removed and the mind is quite just that, that's why there are so different techniques given. Some just observing your breath, observing the ingoing and outgoing breath, simply that. And even for that you need energy, because again the mind will push you outside. So if it is there, then the mind will be still. When the mind stills only, you can experience something big. What Tirumala describes, what all the holy scriptures describe, that beauty, that ananda, uh, that that purity, everything, then only we can experience. So all these steps are towards that. When the mind is still, Malayar Sirathidai Vanir Aruvi, that is from the how the waterfall gushes from the top of the mountain, it will flood all the cells. And all the cells are rejuvenated. That is why in the next verse also he talks about how the body becomes youthful. How, because when the cells are energized and more, they use the term oxygenated, full. You can see a yogi. He doesn't have a sick body. That is he or she will be bright, shining, full of energy. That energy, prana, will be their body will be, all the cells will be in what to say, in, in its original condition. So full of bliss, full of ananda, full of energy. So the whole body will be shining, whole body will be energetic. All these things are possible for all of us who follow and practice this. 590. மேலை நிலத்தினாள் பேதகப் பெண் பிள்ளை மூல நிலத்தில் எழுகின்ற மூர்த்தியை ஏல எழுப்பி இவளுடன் சந்திக்க பாலனும் ஆவான் பார் நந்தி ஆணையே. If you மேலை நிலம் is the source, whatever you, how to call it, the energy in the church. That is, when you reach a Sahasra Dala only, you will realize that you can transcend the body. There's something above the body. You are not the body. You are using, this is like how you are getting inside a car and getting out of a car. So this is just an instrument. Till then, only when you go out of your body and come back, you won't realize this. So practice is needed. Guru's grace is needed. So like our Guru says, we have to keep all the windows open so that the breeze will come. When it will come, we don't know. We have to be patient. That is why we need patience also. So whatever sadhana we do, japa, tapa, or karma, whatever sadhana you do, this is only the purification of the mind. Mind should be purified. There is no chitta vritti, no movement. How long we can stay in that silence, in that stillness, that adds to the aids in the rising of the energy from the Sushumna to the Sahasradala. Then there's something happens. That is indescribable. They say it is full of bliss. மேலை நிலத்தினள் வேதகப் பெண் பிள்ளை மூல நிலத்தில் எழுகின்ற, மூல means here mooladhara. When the energy மூல நிலத்தில் எழுகின்ற மூர்த்தியை, the energy in the Mooladhara, that is Kundalini Shakti. So here Tirumoola describes the energy from the Kundalini as to a male. And the Vedaka Sahasradala, the Shakti, the merging of the energy, he calls it as Shiva, as Shakti. The lower from the Mooladhara is called Murti, man, and the higher chakras are called the female energy. In normal other scriptures and all that, they describe the Kundalini as the female energy and Shiva residing in the Sahasradala. That is, whatever it is, male or female, when the two energies mix only, from the lower to the higher, when it goes, then this culmination, this union happens, and there is downpour of energy, and you really you have the vision of the presence which is anati, which is there, you need not you are not creating anything, you are not what to say, that whatever is there already, it is there. It is only for us to realize it. What is the obstacle? The obstacles are our samskaras, our vrittis, our thought process, all those things. When all those things are removed, what is already there? It is, you are already the divine. That is why all the yogis call us the walking deities. You are all walking deities. You are all walking temple. This is a temple. The deity is within. But why the deity is not visible to us? We are, through various externalization, we are trying to, even when we go to the temple, when we pray and all that, just we close our eyes. Because what happens automatically, when you see the divine, see the light there is something up, there is a connection here in this body. Then you are automatically, your hands pray and your eyes close, because the presence is within. All of us feel it in moments, but it is not continuous. It has not crystallized. It's not complete. It is not grounded. So when that happens, that is when the Kundalini energy rises to the Sahasradala, then there is the union of the Shiva and Shakti, and there is this ecstatic dance. You are in ecstasy. Then what will, when you raise her and make her meet her Lord, what happens? Balanam Avan. He'll become, even though his body may be aged, he'll become very young. He will become a Kumaran. He will be a Balanam Avan Par Nandiyani. This is Nandi's command. He will be a, he will be like a youth. Even an old person will become a youth, because inside there is, you feel fresh. That freshness will be there. Many of you might have experienced when you are in, sometimes when you have good sleep, then when you get up, you feel so fresh. When the sleep is disturbed, when the body is disturbed and all that, you won't experience that. Sometimes when you have deep sleep, you don't realize where you are. Suddenly you will wake up and say, oh, this is morning, this is evening, like that. Many of us would have experienced that deep sleep state. When in a deep sleep state, there is no body, there is no mind. You don't, your problems are not there. You don't even feel your body, isn't it? In deep sleep, you don't feel that. And there is no that. The Shastra say that is the clue given to you every day. When in deep sleep, what happens? When deep sleep, we are not aware. But in sadhana, when you are doing this meditation and all, when you with full awareness, when you are awake, you are fully aware of the whole thing. That awareness is that there is no awareness. Suddenly you wake up and you feel fresh. Oh, you with renewed energy you start the day. But here the yogi is continuously in that state. Imagine. So that if that is the case, there is nothing that disturbs him. He's ever established in that bliss and that energy. That yogi is youthful. How many times our Guruji says, I am 73, look at I am bodily, I am 73, but how young and how energetic he is, how much he is accomplishing. So all these things are possible for all of us. The beauty is it is not confined to someone. Some. But only thing is he had this intense longing, intense tapas. We are not that serious. We want to do, but that hard work probably that's how I assess myself. That seriousness, that like Ramakrishna Paramahamsa says, no, in an example, that is one uh, disciple. It seems when he was taking bath in the Ganges, the disciple asked him, Master, you say that you see Kali every day. How can I see Kali? You want to see, you want to realize the divine, you want to see the divine? Yes, it is possible. And then he will pull his head into the water and immerse him, and then he will take him out. So what is he doing? I'm asking something. He's pushing me inside the water. Just to hold him down. Hold his head down for a few minutes, and then he will take him out. Like that. If you have that longing for the divine, she will appear. You can see her. Probably that longing will come only with satsanga. Only you are in the company of holy people. That is why all these things are laid out to us. When you are in the company of a holy person who has already traveled this path, that helps. And it is not possible for all of us to be physically in that presence at all times. So to aid that, read the holy books and be in the company of seekers, be in the go to the temples and avoid all the obstacles which are all hindrance to that sadhana, like whatever say mobiles, TV, especially when you are doing some practice, just keep the mobile outside. Even the small vibration will disturb us. Like that, if you can practice that, probably we may, with Guru's grace, we can reach them. So he balana mavan. That is why even though he is a old person himself will become a balan, will become youthful. That is the meaning of 590. 591. கடைவாசலை கட்டி காலை எழுப்பி இடைவாசல் நோக்கி இனிது உள் இருத்தி மடைவாயில் கொக்கு போல் வந்து இருப்பார்க்கு உடையாமல் ஊழி இருக்கலும் ஆமே. மடைவாயில் கொக்கு போல், like a star which is waiting to catch a fish. It will be still, it won't move. With one leg it will be like that. Like that, because here like our Guruji says, how we have, only thing is what is available to us, only we can keep away from distractions and keep all the windows open. All the yama niyama, whatever steps we have practiced with that, and if you keep an open mind and wait for the breeze to flow, like that, like a star waiting to catch a fish, how still it is, how attentive it is, how focused it is. If you could fix your focus like that, what will happen? மடைவாயில் கொக்கு போல் வந்து இருப்பார்க்கு உடையாமல் ஊழி இருக்கலும் ஆமே. That is, then you can extend your, that is, you can be still there forever. That is, 1 minute. Where is the verse? I need to. So, உடையாமல் ஊழி இருக்கலும் ஆமே. That is, you can be there eternally in this. That is, you will know that you are eternal. You are immortal. That immortality you can achieve. Your immortality you will realize when you can sit like that. How? கடைவாசலை கட்டி காலை எழுப்பி. Call is the breath. When you holding closing the Mooladhara with Moola Bandha and raising the energy through the Sushumna to the Sahasrara, and if you could focus on your chosen object, or you deity, or what, your guru, anything, when you can raise your energy like that, closing the Kadaivasalai Katti, closing the Mooladhara and raising the energy, and you hold it there and you wait patiently, what happens? உடையாமல் ஊழி இருக்கலாம் ஆமே. You can, that means there is no, you won't feel the time. There is no time, no space, nothing. You are still, you are established there. That is, that eternally you can stay there. That's what says Tirumoolar in 591. 592. கலந்த உயிருடன் காலம் அறியில், கலந்த உயிரது காலின் நெருக்கம், கலந்த உயிரது காலது கட்டில், கலந்த உயிருடன் காலமும் நிற்குமே. கலந்த உயிருடன், this life force is mixed, it is merged in this. கலந்த உயிருடன் காலம் அறியில், it is merged in this body, merged with this breath. That life force is merged with that. உடலோடு கலந்த உயிருடன் காலம் அறியில், கலந்த உயிரது காலின் நெருக்கம், கலந்த உயிரது காலது கட்டில், கலந்த உயிருடன் காலமும் நிற்கும். If you know to regulate your breath, and if you, in the earlier verses we saw, no, that is how much inhalation, how much retention, and how much exhalation. And or if the thoughts are still, automatically the retention happens. That is the bandha, even the bandhas will happen when without your knowing, if you are totally focused, absorbed in meditation, whatever the energy within, no, that will raise up. Then whatever bandhas, whatever, only after when you come out of that samadhi, you will realize that all these things happen. And it happens, you won't even realize. This retention, everything will happen. Either through practice, or through regular practice, or by some grace, it can happen. So when the energy rises, கலந்த உயிருடன் காலம் அறியில், கலந்த உயிரது காலின் நெருக்கம், that is how much, if you by regulating the breath control is properly practiced, கலந்த உயிருடன் காலமும் நிற்குமே. You can extend your longevity. The prana, breath and thought, everything is in sync. Then that is the secret. You can extend how long you choose to live, you can live in this body. வாய் திறவாதார் மனத்தில் ஒரு மாடு உண்டு. Here Madu in the literal sense, Madu is cattle generally, but here Madu also refers to wealth, selvam, wealth. வாய் திறவாதார் மனத்தில் ஓர் மாடு உண்டு. வாய் திறப்பாரே வழியிட்டு பாய்ச்சுவர். வாய் திறவாதார் மதியிட்டு மூட்டுவர். கோய் திறவாவிடில் கோழையும் ஆமே. வாய் திறவாதார் மனத்தில் ஒரு மாடு உண்டு. So here he emphasizes on mauna, silence. Why? When we talk, lot of prana, lot of energy goes away. And when you think also, lot of energy goes away. We need lot of prana. Then only, even to do japa, it has been my experience. Even for japa, unless you have good prana, you cannot do the japa continuously. Within one mala, you just want to give up. So that so much energy is needed, so much prana is needed for even small japa, small prayer and all that. But to stay in this dhyana, we need lot of energy, lot of prana. So this prana should not be wasted. Only thing is we should augment it, and we should not waste it. We should preserve the prana. How to do that? Vai tiravadar manathir, silence is the biggest tool. Unnecessary talk, unnecessary conversations are not needed. What is essential only you should talk. When you don't talk, there's so much. Vai tirappare vali ittu paichu. When you talk, vali means kath, air. Air here is breath. You waste your breath. When you talk, your breath is wasted. Vai tiravadar madiyittu muttuvar koi tiravavide kozhayum aame. Those who don't waste energy like that, madiyittu muttuvar, they will light the fire within. And koi tiravavide kozhayum. There is a koi. Koi means there is a box-like thing. Where in earlier days we call it sambadam. Sambadam in Tamil, and there is a box where they keep the treasure. There is a treasure up there in the Sahasradala. If you don't open it in this birth, having taken this human body, if you don't know how to open the treasure box within you, Sir says jewel, no jewel in the lotus. That is, there is a jewel there. If you don't open it, then it is a waste. Kore imame, it is a waste of life. So that is one. Here in by 93, no? If you practice mauna, you can preserve your energy. Necessary talks will diminish the prana. Those who control their speech and regulate their breath will be able to open the treasure box in sadhana and have the darshan of the effulgent being. If we can't open, then this life is a waste. That is the essence of 593. 594. வாழலுமாம் பலகாலும் மனத்திடை போழ்கின்ற வாயு புறப்படா பாய்ச்சூரில் ஏழு சாலேகம் இரண்டு பெருவாய்தல் பாழி பெரியதோர் பள்ளி அறையிலே. வாழலுமாம் பலகாலும் மனத்திடை போழ்கின்ற வாயு புறப்படா பாய்ச்சூரில். So if you can, without frittering the energy, without wasting the energy, if you can preserve and hold it inside you, what will happen? ஏழு சாலேகம் இரண்டு பெருவாய்தல். There are in this body there are 9 openings. So, that is the 2 big openings and 7 small openings in this body. So ஏழு சாலேகம் இரண்டு பெருவாய்தல் பாழி பெரியதோர் பள்ளி அறையிலே. Palli area means that is you can where you can rest. In that sense, you can call it a resting place. Even when you know how to regulate the breath and without wasting all the preconditions of that, all if you have followed all the earlier steps and and without wasting வாழலமா பல காலம் பொழ்கின்ற வாயு புறப்படா பாய்ச்சுரல், without wasting the prana, and if you can hold the prana inside you, then in the body with all the 9 holes, even in this there in this place, in this resting place, it will be a rest. Otherwise there will be a disturbance, always a disturbance, some physical disturbance or mental disturbance. But we have never experienced the rest when we are in this body. If we have experienced rest, maybe only for a few seconds, but forever, even though you are indulged you are engaged in all activities, then you will be at rest. Even in the war field, like how the Bhagavad Gita was Krishna advised Arjuna about the Bhagavad Gita. That is, even in the war front, when you are fighting, you will be at rest. Amidst all activities, you can be at rest if you know how to regulate your breath. That is the secret. Then, when you are rest, you are not stressed. You don't need anything external to make you give that space, give that stress-free state. No, there won't be any stress. You will always be fresh, happy. That's what explains Tirumular in this. Page 95. நிரம்பிய ஈர் ஐந்தில் ஐந்தவை போனால் இறங்கி விழித்திருந்து இன்செய்வை பேதாய் வரம்பினுள் கோலி வழி செய்குவார்க்கு குரங்கினை கோட்டை பொதியலும் ஆமே. பொதியல் means கோட்டை. Here is கோட்டை. Here this body is called கோட்டை. So ஃபோர்ட்டுங்கிற அர்த்தத்துல சொல்லலாம். Some people described as கோட்டம். So this is body. கோட்டை is in this 4. You can keep the life force as long as you want. How? நிரம்பிய ஈர் ஐந்தில் ஐந்தவை போனால். There are dasavayus in the body. We talked about that in the earlier verse. Prana, apana, samana, udana, all those things. So, if in this dasavayus, 95, if out of these 5 vayus, out of these 10 vayus, 5 exit, what will happen? Say if the Jnanendriyas exit, what we can do? If we could lead a well-regulated life with yama, niyamas and self-control, regulated brain, the mind can be controlled. Kurang mind is compared to a monkey. What happened? When the breath, when we see, what happens? The eyes see. Eyes are open, eyes catch that, behold that vision, and if it is reflected, all those processes we know, like how we eat and all that. But what is that source which is doing all these things? That source is within us. These are all organs. But the power is, where is the power? That is in these are karmendriyas which do the work. But the Jnanendriyas, something is that is linked to the 5 elements, Panchabhutas. So by understanding all these things, that is, there is some source where even though we say, I enjoy the fruit, when we eat and all that, what happened? We keep a sweet or something inside, the saliva secretes, so the digestive process happens, and there is some enjoyment. Who is the enjoyer? Is it the tongue? And we say, I enjoy. Who is that I? So there is some presence within us. That if you want to catch that, if you want to see that, experience that, then pay attention to the mind, pay attention to your breath. That is the essence of 595. So the mind will be controlled and the body, you can live in this body at rest. 596. முன்னம் வந்தனர் எல்லாம் முடிந்தனர், பின்னை வந்தவர்க்கு என்ன பிரமாணம்? 300 கோடி உருகதி பேசிடில், என்ன மாயம் இடிகரை நிற்குமே. முன்னம் வந்தனர் எல்லாம் முடிந்தனர். Those who came before us, they are nowhere. They died and went off. பின்னம் வந்தவர்க்கு என்ன பிரமாணம்? We have followed them. What is the guarantee that we will live forever? We will also go one day. 300 கோடி உருகதி பேசிடில், என்ன மாயம் இடிகரை நிற்குமே. Like that, crores and crores of people, life force, jivas are coming and going. This is happening. என்ன மாயம் இடிகரை நிற்குமே. How when the river flows, there are two banks, no? When the river is in floods, what will happen? It will pull down the sand inside. The sand from the bank will fall into the river. It will erode the bank. This erosion is happening every day, every second. This body is going. You are aging. The organs are decaying. Everything is happening. This erosion is happening. But we don't realize that. We feel that that won't happen to us. So he says, pay attention to that. Those who came before you passed away. Those who follow you will also pass away. You will also pass away. This decay is happening. Erosion is happening. So pay attention to that. 597. அரித்த உடலை ஐம்பூதத்தில் வைத்து பொருத்த ஐம்பூதம் சத்தாதியில் பூந்து தெரித்த மனாதிசத்தாதியில் தெரித்த மனாதிசத்தாதியில் செல்ல தரித்தது தாரணை தற்பரத்தோடே. Tarpara means which came on its own. It is anadi, which came without anybody making it. It is there. Tarittadu taranai. Tarana, if you practice this tarana, tarparathoda, you can have the vision of the source, the anadi, the primordial energy within you. How? Aritta udalai ஐம்பூதத்தில் வைத்து, அரித்த உடலை ஐம்பூதத்தில் வைத்து பொருத்த ஐம்பூதம் சந்தாதியிற் பூந்து தெரித்த மனாதிசத்தாதியில் செல்ல தரித்தது தாரணை. So 597. The body is made of 5 elements. That's what we saw in the earlier explained, no? If by dharana the senses are controlled, when the 5 senses are controlled, and when we control the sense, and when you are practicing this pratyahara and dharana, then what happens? The senses are controlled. Then only it will go to the root source, that is the sense organs go to the root of them, namely the 5 elements. Then you know that this is everything is a whole creation is full of a combination of all these 5 elements. So it will go to the root of the 5 elements, and then it is made to merge in the sound. From the sound only, that is the source. From that source, it will it will merge. The 5 elements will merge in the source, that is the sound, that is the nadam. சத்தாதியில் பூந்து தெரிந்த மனாதி சத்தாதியில் செல்ல. So when everything goes to the source, then you can have the vision of that primordial energy, the Shiva, or the divine being within you. You can merge with that supreme energy. That happens when all the senses are called, all the thoughts are quelled. Then it goes to the source from where this came up. You will find your source. 598. Varum. Now he talks about dhyana from these verses. Varum adi ஈரட்டுடன் வந்த தியானம் பொருவாத புந்தி புலன் போக மேவல் உருவாய சக்தி பரத்தியானம் உண்ணும் குருவார் சிவத்தியானம் யோகத்தின் கூரே. வரும் ஆதி ஈரட்டுடன் வந்த தியானம் பொருவாத புந்தி புலன் போக மேவல். Here, the 5 senses and the 5 elements are subdued. Purvada pundi pulanpoga meval. So what happens? The attachment to the senses, attachment to the body will gradually, it will go away. Then only the dhyana happens. Otherwise, we are so much attached to the body, we are totally identified with the body. When these distractions are removed and the mind is still, then these sense organs will lose its hold on us. Then it will go to the root, that is the 5 elements. And then only the dhyana happens. Then you are totally absorbed in dhyana. Even otherwise we are sitting and trying our best. There is still I am doing dhyana, that I element is there, that even that will go away. You don't know what happens. Only when you come out of dhyana, you know that you were meditating for so much time. You won't feel the time, you won't feel the space, you won't feel the distance, how much time has passed. Then only we'll realize. So that sort of absorption will happen only when the attachment to the senses, to the body gradually goes. Then whether it is with the form, Puruvaya Sakti Paratyanam Unnam Guruvar Sivadhyanam Yogathin Kure, whether it is with form or without form, or the Guru Dhyana, whatever Dhyana you practice, then only when the total absorption should happen. கண் நாக்கு மூக்கு செவி, 5 organs, sense organs. ஞான கூட்டத்துள் பண்ணாக்கி நின்ற பரம்பொருள் ஒன்று உண்டு. அண்ணாக்கின் உள்ளே அகண்ட ஒளி காட்டி புண்ணாக்கி நம்மை பிழைப்பித்தவாறே. கண், நாக்கு, மூக்கு, செவி, through the eye, tongue, nose and ear, செவி ஞான கூட்டத்துள் and the intellect, பண்ணாக்கி நின்ற, பண் means நாதம், sound. There is one thing which is there in the form of sound inside us. There is the Supreme Being is there. Annak is the palate, upper palate. Annakin ulle, there is the yogis say there is a connection. Ulnak, that is when you fold your tongue and make it touch the upper palate. There is a small aperture. There is a small opening there. அண்ணாக்கின் உள்ளே அகண்ட ஒளி காட்டி புண்ணாக்கி நம்மை பிழைப்பித்தவாறே. புண்ணாக்கி நம்மை பிழைப்பு. Again and again we are taking this birth. அண்ணாக்கு வாயின் உள்ளே உள்ள அண்ணாக்கின் உள்ளே அகண்ட ஒளி காட்டி. When the senses are senses are controlled, senses are regulated, when you are absorbed in dhyana, and you will hear the sound, the Supreme Being in the form of sound within you, and that is sound and light. Light, what happens? What will happen when you are absorbed in dhyana? From the upper palate, that the ever-present light, the supreme energy will be supreme energy. You can envision that energy when you are totally absorbed in that. Then you need not come again and again, take this birth and death. You will know the secret of this birth and death, and you can cross that cycle, says Tirumula in 599. 600. ஒன்னா நயனத்தில் உற்ற ஒளி தன்னை கண்ணார பார்த்து கலந்து அங்கு இருந்திடில் விண்ணாறு வந்து வெளி கண்டிட ஓடி பண்ணாமல் நின்றது பார்க்கலும் ஆமே. ஒன்னா நயனம், that is, here he talks about the Ajna Chakra. For some people it is so easier to practice in the focus on the Ajna. For some emotional people it is in the heart chakra. Whatever, here he talks about the Ajna, the focusing on the Ajna, what will happen. ஒன்னா நயனத்தில் உற்ற ஒளித்தனை கண்ணார பார்த்து கலந்து அங்கு இருந்திடு. Even in Kriya we do that, no? That is when you focus on the Bhrumadhya, you generally we visualize a light there, but there is a light. We are light. That light, when you are absorbed in that light, kannara paarthu kalanda, and if you could see, have the vision of that light, and if you are kalanda angirundid, if you stay there, vinnaru vandu velikandida odi, that is vinnaru from the Sahasradala, again the gush of the ecstatic bliss that will flow, வெளி கண்டிட ஓடி பண்ணாமல் நின்றது பார்க்கலும் ஆமே. பண்ணாமல் நின்றது, பண்ணாமல் பண்றது, that is, you are not making it with some instruments or with your hands. Panna, without making, the one which is not made, which is not created, which is not made, which is ever there, that Lord will be will appear. Rather will appearங்கிறத விட கூட you can hold him there. You can have his darshan. You will see him within you. Then only you realize that this body is a temple. The deity is, the Shiva is always there installed in our hearts. So ஒன்னா நயனத்தில் உற்ற ஒளி தன்னை, if you could focus on the Bhrumadhya and absorb in the light, then you can have the Sahasrara will open, and you will have the celestial Ganga. That is the in Shiva's picture and all that. Where that is, if they show the Ganges flowing, no, that is this, and even in Shivalinga, you see that there is a water trickling. அது என்ன சொல்வ தமிழ்ல? இப்படி ஒன்று வந்து போகுமே, அதுக்கு ஏதோ பேர் இல்ல, சிவலிங்க. Tharapatram. Like that, it will be dropping one. That trickle will happen. It's a beautiful trickle that will happen and flood you. So that is possible if you could focus on the Bhrumadhya and get absorbed. 6:01 now. Time is there. What's the time? Time is there, or we'll finish? Okay, then we'll wind up with 600 up to 600. Because again and again here, it takes a longer time, no, these verses, because this is something very, very subtle. And that is, we have to experience that. We are trying to understand this through this the Tamil and English versions. But when you experience it, it's beautiful. So this explanation, everything again and again, he goes in depth into that. In every verse, another few verses also, he talks about that. So focus on our intake, what we can understand and grasp is removing the distractions, focusing on our goals, and regular sadhana and consistency and patience, keeping the mind, body, and spirit to maximum extent, engaging in satsanga. All these things will help in, and Guru's grace will help in our progress, spiritual progress, to experience the Shiva within us, have his darshan within us, enjoy his ecstatic dance within us. So with this, I'll conclude. Thank you.